Welcome back to City Cruiser Entertainment News with a special but sad edition, the fading away of one of Billings' finest groups, Battlestar Kramden, imploding, going the way of the dodo. Joining us here to talk about that, we've got one concert after this one, but we're here at the Beer Gardens, Yellowstone Valley Brewing Company, to talk about the gig that's about to happen. And in order of appearance here, we've got Dustin. Say hi, Dustin.
Hi.
Greg.
Hi.
Guy.
Hi.
Dan. Hi. And Dennis.
Hello.
Thank you. That's the end of the interview portion of this show, and we hope you enjoyed being with us today. Just want to get started. How did the band come together and when? How long have you guys been around?
Guy and I started jamming in about December 2000, and then we added a previous drummer, and then we added Greg, and then Dan joined us, was it 2 years ago?
Yeah, about 2 years ago.
And Dusty, did you join us right after that, right?
Yeah, right after that.
About 2 years ago also.
Okay. So from the band standpoint, you guys are grandpas. I mean, you guys have been around forever.
Not as long as Soul Brat, but...
Although,
we've been
Soul
around.
Brat sort of took a 5-year hiatus there. So,
Which is my next question. Is this the first of many farewell apperances?
I don't think...
We're going to see Hell Freeze over?
We got the farewell.
I won't say that, but I can't commit
the
to
comeback.
Another
It
farewell.
depends on how much free beer we can milk out of it.
oh, it depends on how much free milk we can beer out of it.
Right. Well, apparently only 3 pints a night at this place.
That's right.
So you get the dots to prove it right there.
Cool.
Hardest question of the whole night is going to be, what music do you guys play? How do you categorize what you guys do?
Ask him.
That's been a problem for the last 6 years, 7 years.
When we first started, I came up with a word called sinistra. And the reason I thought of that was sin means put together. So we put different things together. And I also was thinking of sinister. We try to put a twist on it. So that's, for me, that's how I describe it. Although I guess I would call it punk jazz now, too.
That's true. That's true.
Punk jazz.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, I'm pretty sure if we go to Hastings, you'll have your own part on the rack,
right.
because I don't think I've ever heard punk jazz before.
Yeah, and they'll just fly off the shelves.
Dustin, give me your favorite song. You have a favorite song you like to play?
Wild Side. Walk on the Wild Side.
Yeah. Why?
Because you get to play bass and it's fun.
Anybody else got a favorite song? I heard you guys have one song that goes about 20 minutes.
We actually have several of those. Part of the whole theory behind the Sinistra thing was actually just bonding one song into a complete other. Sometimes there's a common thread through there. But let's be honest, where we started this, it was a joke on the audience. We would have them dancing on song A, and out of nowhere, we would rivet something that's completely a left-hand turn. And for our, pleasure, we'd just watch people, slip a disc trying to catch up to, whatever the next song is going to be.
So it's train wreck, punk, funk,
There you
jazz,
go.
Hey, that's happening.
something.
And the idea was to play songs that people knew, but not to try to play them as a cover band. And that's why, it's very much like jazz, where jazz musicians will take a melody and make it their own in some way. So that's sort of what we try to do. Change genres on a song, that kind of stuff.
Okay. Now, obviously we're down here next to a lot of Harleys, so that sound is not coming out of Guy Moody. I know it's probably a lot of people thinking that. There's no odor associated with the sound. So.
I'm idling.
Lots of rumors on the street as to why you guys are actually breaking up. The biggest one is Guy's drug problem. Is that the main reason? Anything else going on?
America, I'm clean.
Show us the toes.
I sort of see it as, a sitcom has a certain lifespan, and if you go beyond that, it becomes
A parody of
painful.
itself.
Yeah, painful for everyone.
Okay.
So
If you were to compare us to a sitcom, which sitcom would we be?
Gilligan's Island.
He's Marianne.
So we got no drama here, no drama at all. There's no, backbiting,
No, the truth of it
infighting,
is,
any of
we
that.
have no behind the music stories. Nobody's dead on the floor or vomiting or anything like that. We're not fighting or anything else. It's
We're all pretty happy that we're not going to have to speak to each other ever again.
Other than that, no ill feelings, right?
No.
not that I'll say on air.
So individually, what does this mean for everybody? You guys, are you going to do your own things? Are we going to see you coming back together on other projects? What's going to happen for all you guys? And I'll throw that out to anybody who wants it first.
It's kind of turning out that way, yes. Certainly, boy, I'm working with Greg in another project, along with a bunch of other fellas, spur of the moment. I'm working with Dennis in another project, a whole other project, Jared Burchell Band, a wonderful little project there. So you never really know. I mean, it's a lot more interesting now to try other projects like that, you know? And to not be the driver of those projects, too, is kind of a comforting thing, you know?
Let's take for today, for example. What was your well, let's start yesterday. Musically, what was your day like yesterday, last night, and today?
Oh, this is, oh man. What is this? This Saturday afternoon, right? Is that right? Well, I mean, barring all the standard work stuff, you know, and, you know, it is. I played with Spur of the Moment last night until, about 1:30. Got home about 3:30. Got up to play with Jared Burchell downtown for the Strawberry Festival. And that went till from about 10 to 1. Bagged that, and then we just moved it over here. So it's third project in, about 24 hours.
So the fact that you're lazy is really the reason that this whole band is breaking up.
You know, I am proud. I'm a proud guy.
I've seen a lot of things pointing back to you, Guy. So, you know, I could probably handle the conga thing, you know, if you guys want to stick together and just get rid of him.
Yeah, but can you hit a high A sharp?
You know, on 3 beer limit, I'm not sure.
I have no clue. What you on the third beer, maybe? Is that what you said?
That's
Yeah.
right. What are you looking for this evening? I know that we're going to see quite a few people out here. Best case scenario, how do you guys go out tonight?
Have a hell of a lot of fun, more than anything else.
Yeah.
It's been a great run, don't you think? I
Yeah.
mean, we've really been lucky. Again, when we started this project, we really didn't think it was ever going to actually play out in front of people. We were just sort of doing it to make ourselves laugh. But through it all, you know, the people that have really got it, I think, is the trick.
Right.
You know, we do not take ourselves seriously. I hope that kind of comes across, you know, on this goofy little interview. But we don't take ourselves seriously, and that's been a really strong gift as far as this project goes. What do I expect from tonight? Is, you know, boy, at least from my aspect, to give back to these really great people that have just given us nothing but great feedback. So.
Now, we're actually recording the show live tonight. We're going to be doing a DVD of your final bow, we think, until they come back or whatever we're going to do with that.
We better not suck.
Yeah, that's right. But short of that, there's nothing out there with you guys. You don't have 15 CDs floating around.
No.
You don't have live show DVDs and websites and T-shirts. Well, I guess a couple of T-shirts.
Yeah, what's left of them. Yeah. More like dish rags now.
Yeah, by the way, my son wears one of their T-shirts as a night shirt. My 8-year-old wears the Llama Kramden shirt. He's very proud of that. So if you guys can hold on to another one of those, he's just about worn that one out. Okay. I won't tell you how, but he's just about worn that one out. He is his father's son. We start early in the Steadman family.
I don't like where this is going. I don't like it at all.
But seriously, it's not been about merchandising. This is, like I said, tonight's recording is just about the only thing that's going to be out there, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Why?
We don't want to get sued.
We don't want to get sued.
Yeah, well, yeah, part of that is right. You know, we didn't really want to invest in paying licenses for all. I mean, you know, one of our songs may cover 4 different songs. So you'd have to pay 4 different royalties for one song. So.
Right.
And also, you know, we kind of conceived of this as a sort of a live, as a performance thing, you know, and part of not taking ourselves too seriously is not really, you know, recording and sort of memorializing ourselves forever, although I guess tonight we will be. But I guess we can always nix it if we think it's, if it transgresses.
Coaster.
Yeah.
No, I think this one's out of your control,
it out of
Dennis.
our
Sorry.
control?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure once the taping is done, I'm running.
Uh-oh.
So Will's going to tear everything down. I'm taking the tapes and heading for the border. So.
All right.
Well, you know, we looks like we're
Better
about
start,
5 minutes to 5 o'clock. It's time to get this thing rolling. Thank you very much, guys.
Thanks.
On behalf of everybody, all your fans that are out there, we thank you for the last 7 years, and we look forward to the reunion tour coming up in probably a couple weeks. It's going to be awesome. We're looking forward to it.
nothing that is wrong, wanting you to stay here with me. I know you've got somewhere to go. You can make yourself at home and stay with me. Don't you ever leave, no. Yeah, lay you down sad and rest you in my arms. Don't you think you want someone to talk to? Yeah, lay down sad, no need to be so serious. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you. You're nearly on the rise. We still got the moon and stars above. Underneath the velvet sky, love is all that matters. Won't you stay with me? Don't you ever leave? Yeah, lay down sad and rest you in my arms. Don't you think you want someone to talk to? Lay down, son. No need to do so soon. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you. Yes, right. You on a revolution? Well, you know, we all want to change the world. You tell me that a devolution. Well, you know, we all want to change the world. When you talk about destruction, don't you know that you can count it out in what? 'Cause you know it's gonna be. It's gonna be alright. You know it's gonna be. Alright, you know it's gonna be alright. Yeah. You say you want a resolution. Well, you know, we all love to see the plan. You ask me for a contribution. Well, you know, hey, we all doing what we can. Hey, want money for people that mind that. Hey, I was gonna tell your brother you got it away. Alright, you know it's gonna be alright. You know it's gonna be alright. You know it's gonna be. Black or white, choose black and black. The boys are time bomb. Black or white, choose black and black. The boys are time bomb. Black or white, choose black and black. The boys are time bomb. Black or white, choose black and black. The boys are time bomb. Change the Constitution. Well, you know, we all want to change your head. You tell me it's the institution. Well, you know, you gotta free your mind instead. You go carrying pictures of Tim and Matt. Ain't no one gonna make with you anyhow. It's gonna be alright, you know 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 it's gonna be alright. stay with me. Don't you ever leave. Well, lay me down, Sally, and rest you in my arms. Don't you think you want someone to talk to? Huh? Yeah, lay down, Sally. I need to do so soon. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you. Lay down, Sally, and rest you in my arms. Don't you think you want someone to talk to? Yeah, lay down, Sally, I need to do this so soon. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you.